Egyptian gold body tatted like a Mayan. And I can't say I'm gonna succeed, but I'm trying. I had a couple close friends and I done lost a few. They either dead or in jail, plus I cut off a few. They say the devil got no feelings, but I feel him. Cause with the Lord would show forgiveness, I would kill him.
Hey dear family, welcome back to Virgo's channel. As y'all can tell by the title of this video, I'm going to be talking about how to overcome your cramps without medicine, okay? And the reason I chose this topic is because today I just feel so successful because y'all know I'm spiritual, and I feel like taking medicine is kind of going against spirituality, like, you know what I'm saying? So I told myself, I was like, I don't want to take medicine anymore. And I've been telling myself this like 2 months ago. I was like, I don't want to take medicine. But then like my cramps be so unbearable. Like it be hurting so bad, okay? So you know, I usually take medicine, and I take 2 pills. I take 2 pills, like ibuprofen, or I take ibuprofen or Tylenol, and I take that every 3 hours because that's how bad my cramps be hurting. And I've been doing that ever since I started my cycle, ever since. So imagine how how tempting it was to take it, well, to not take this medicine. So I told I've been realizing, like, through these last 2 times, I was like, I don't want to take medicine. I end up taking the medicine, but then I realized, like, in the midst of that, it's best to do exercises. It's best to stretch. And I kind of been like, this whole month, I've been doing yoga. And I've been stretching every single day. And I didn't even know that that was a process of me trying to train myself to, like, get in this mode and in this mood to stretch when I do hit my cycle. So today I woke up and I was like, because I had went to the bathroom, I was like, oh well, I started my period. And usually when I, you know, realized that I started, I would go take some medicine because I know that the cramps really finna kick in. I had just woke up, so usually, like, when I wake up, like, the cramps really get really worse as I don't take the medicine. So I was like, I'm not gonna take medicine. I was like, I'm gonna try my best to not take any medicine. I was like, you know, instead of medication, let's do some meditation, okay? Period. Anyways, so I don't even realize what time I woke up, because when I wake up, I don't get on my phone. I got this, like, list thing that I do daily. I wake up, I be me, and then I had just got in the shower. And so, you know, I get in the shower, let the water hit on my stomach. Oh, it feels so good. Like, that's another thing. Water, like, being in water while you're on your period, it's like, it just relieves something. Especially heat, it just relieves a lot of stress and a lot of pain. So, I decided to go ask my sister for the heating pad. And usually what I do is I'll get a heating pad and I put it on my stomach and I lay in bed and I keep going to sleep. Even though I already just woke up, I will go to sleep off my cramps. Or, like, if I can't go to sleep, I would get up and do jumping jacks type stuff. But this time I said, like, I want to change the whole vibration, the whole frequency of, you know, I want to get into a new routine when I get on my period. So I end up saying, like, if it's a good day outside, I had one outside, and I meditated because the cramps wasn't bad either. And I brought my crystal out there, and I was just sitting there meditating, closing my eyes, listening to the nature, like listening to the birds, really trying to focus on things outside of myself. Like, if that makes sense, like me closing my eyes, instead of me listening to my breath, like, I would try to focus, you know, keep my mind focused. So I would hear a bird and I hear how it's communicating to another bird, or I hear the wind and I'm just listening to it, like, as if it's a song, like I'm hearing every single instrument, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I was doing, and it was actually working. Then that's when my cramps started to kick in more, okay? So I went on the toilet, and I just, like, I like to rock back and forth. I know that's a little TMI, but I just be sitting there just rocking back and forth, letting, like, I don't know, it just kind of helps when I rock back and forth. So Then that's when it got really, really bad, y'all. I'm talking about, that's usually how it feel when I talk about my cramps. Like, if it be so bad, that's when I'm ready to take the medicine. So I told my mom, I was like, Mama, can you bring me some medicine? She brought me it, and she brought me my water. Y'all, I was so like, do you know how strong and how much courage you gotta have and how much willpower you have to not take the medicine and it's in your hand? And then you got the water right there next to you. I was like, yo, I'm not taking this medicine. Like, I gotta be strong, because if I say next time I'm not gonna take it, then that next time adds up. And I said that two cycles ago. So I was like, I'm really not gonna do it, you know. So, and it was hurting so bad, y'all, to the point where I was like, please just let me just take it this time. But I ended up putting it down, and I started talking to my ancestors, and I was like, help me, because I do not want to take this medicine. Like I said, I want to be strong, so like make it at least something to the point where I can comprehend with it, you know, like where it's not so hard. And like, you know, it's my first time, and I've been taking medicine ever since I first ever started my period. So it's like, work with me, you know. And they did, because this is the funny thing about it, y'all. So I didn't take it, and I was actually so I'm proud of myself now, because it's like you really, really strong for that, you know. So yeah, and I've been on my period for 5 years. So imagine taking medicine every time you get on your period. And because usually I would take Benadryl and or Tylenol, and then I'll take it every 3 hours. But I only take it that first day to the second day, and so I don't feel my cramps anymore. But that's a lot of medicine, y'all. So that's why I was talking to my ancestors. It was like, you know, help me. And y'all, don't mind my edges, okay? I did not do them, so let's not talk about that. But I told myself, like, you know, I don't want to take this medicine. So I didn't. And so I changed up my whole frequency, because, like I said, when I was on the toilet, that's when it really, really kicked in. That's when it got to the maximum level. So I was going to come in here. I was going to lay on my heating pad, but I was like, I don't even want to be in this environment. Like, I don't want to be in an artificial environment. So I went outside, and then I laid in the grass. You know, my puppy was out there, and it made me feel so good, because, like, she's my emotional support dog, okay? Even though she's not an emotional support dog, she make me feel good. Like, I love her presence. So we was outside, and she'd be like sniffing the air. I was like, it's a good ass day. So I went out there, I laid in the grass. Well, not laid in it, I stretched. Like, I opened my legs up like this. That looks so weird. But I opened my legs side to side as much as I can. Like, you know, the Chinese split type thing. I haven't been in gymnastics for a long time. But like I said, I've been stretching every single day and doing yoga. So, like, I'm a little bit more flexible than I used to be. So I open my legs up, and I make my stomach kind of touch the grass. Like, that's how low I would get. And then I do it to my right, to my left. So I put my nose on my knee when I go to the left, and I put my nose on my knee when I went to the right. And y'all, stretching really release so much pain. Like, I can't even explain that enough. Like, I thought I was just stretching because, like, you know, I just want to get more flexible. But when I stretch, when I'm cramping, it's like putting a heating pad on your stomach. Like, it's like you don't feel it. And then I end up standing up, and I touched my feet, and that felt good. Then next thing you know, I ended up bringing my cover out, because the grass was poking my thighs, and I did not like that. So I brought my cover out, my little blanket, and I put it in the grass, and then I stretched, and this cover was so soft. Like, I was literally in tune with everything that was going on. Like, that's what I realized when I'm cramping. I'm more in tune. I'm more connected. Like, I feel like a goddess. Like, for real, for real. I know that sounds ironic, because you should feel like that all the time, but I feel more like I'm connected with my feminine side. You know what I mean? Because, like, this is a womb, and when you're on your period, that's in your womb. So it's like you're connecting so much, like, with so many different things, because it's life, you know. So I'm connecting with life when I'm on my period, if that makes sense. So for me to sit up here and not take the medicine, that just felt already good, you know. But I also, in the midst of it, I was like, bro, help me. Because it was, y'all, I can't even, it hurts so bad. It hurts so bad. So I end up going outside. I was outside since, like I said, I don't even remember because I haven't even, look, it's 5, let's say like 7 hours went by. I haven't touched my phone. I don't get on my phone. So when people be like, you know, why you don't text me back? Why you don't email me back? When I do get on my phone, I email you back. But I don't get on my phone to text people back because I don't get on my phone at all. So anyways, I usually get on there to check to see if my people, like my family, text me. And if they didn't, I turn my phone right off, okay? So I went outside. I laid on my cover in the grass. And the sun, like, it just be, bro, it be so beautiful. But, yeah, I was outside and I let the sun just hit my skin. And I was outside because, like, I got a backyard. And I was outside with my bra, with my sports bra on, and my underwear. Yes, y'all. I was like, it was so hot. And I live in Texas, so it get really, really hot. So I ended up, you know, just letting the sun hit my skin. And once I took off my shirt, because at first I had went out there with a shirt on and just my underwear, but I was like, it's so hot. Like, I have to take this off. So then that's when I ended up going to sleep because I wanted the sun to, like, hit my melanin. And I just wanted to get this energy to, like, help me with my cramps even more. And I feel like the sun also played a major part. So if you are dealing with cramps and you just really want to survive it without medicine, you just want to do it as natural as possible, I advise you to eat fruits and vegetables, an alkaline diet, natural life, natural living things, you know. And what I mean by that, like plants, okay, not animals, like, anyways. So I could, like, if I could try to compare my cramps to something, I would say it feel like I'm giving birth. And I don't know what that feel like, but I know that giving birth really hurts, and that's what it feel like. But instead of, like, it coming out of my uterus, like, instead of it coming out of the vagina, like, I feel it in my uterus. Like, it feel like the baby is ready to come type stuff. And it's no baby in my stomach, okay? But that's what it feel like. Like, it feel like so much pressure. It's just, you know, it's needing a release. It's needing to be released, and I can't release it. You know, I can't do anything but deal with it. So that's how I feel about that. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Usually, like, the difference between me usually taking medicine and when I didn't take it today, I would say my cramps lasted for like an extra hour or two. And I kind of was sleeping through it, but it made me want to, like, be in nature more. I'm not gonna lie. It really did make me want to be in nature, and I was connected with the universe. You know, I was just connected. I was conscious of everything. And, yeah, like, I don't know. It felt good, and I felt every single second of my cramp. Okay, that's another thing. Like, cause I got, like, this thing, like, these quotes on my phone, like, for my reminders, and it notifies me, like, whatever time I put it there. But it's a daily thing, and it said never choose the easy route. And that's before I went to go in the toilet and I asked my mom to bring me the pill. And all I would think about is what I literally just saw. And I was like, okay, don't choose the easy route. So basically, like, we keep going, you know. You can do this. You strong. You got this. And the reason why I decided to not take the pill also was because I was like, I'm tired. Like, if I keep trying to tell myself that I'm gonna do it next time, or that it hurts so bad that I really just need it, then I would never, you know, I would never want to stop. And every time you feed into it, like, the harder it gets for you to not do it, you know, because I'm conscious of telling myself that I didn't want to do it in the first place, but I'm also conscious of saying that I give up, like, I need it. And the whole time you don't need it. Like, what you need is to actually go through the experience. And every time you feel that cramp, the easier it is to deal with it. Like, if I've never taken medicine, I don't think this pain would be as bad as it is now, because I kept choosing the easy route. And now this time I decided to be strong, suck it up, because once upon a time there was no medication. It was just natural living things. And I'm fasting right now, so that's another thing. So, you know, I just thugged it out, you know what I'm saying? Then I asked my mama, could she go on a walk with me, but she was like, give me an hour, whatever. So I just went outside, and I was stretching, and then I ended up going to sleep. And y'all, it felt so good because the sun was just hitting me, like that energy. It really brought me up. Like I felt like I wanted to do stuff. At the same time, I was like, I don't really want to do nothing. You know, like I could have went on a walk by myself because my mama ended up going to the grocery store. But yeah, anyways, after that, when I woke up, cramps was gone. And I felt so good about that because I was like, I made it. You know what I'm saying? Like I did it. Like it's not even, it's bad in the moment, but the end result, it feel good because it's like you did that shit. You know what I'm saying? It really made me feel strong at the end of the day. And yeah, like I drank a lot of water today. And then I end up reading outside still. Like I was just, even though my curse was gone, I still wanted to be outside. And that's how I feel. Yeah, that's how I dealt with not taking medication while I was cramping. And I can honestly say I did a-okay. Okay? And yeah, I just want to let you know, if you are spiritual or you really just want to be natural and not take medicine when you cramp, you just want to be as natural as you can. Just like if you was like to give like a natural birth and you don't want to take medication, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. It's dealing with the womb. It's dealing with life. And you just really, you got to thug it out. Like you strong, you got this. So, you know, if you keep that up, keep that mindset of like, at the end of the day, it's going to give you, it's bringing you up. You know, you rising, you ascending, and you strong. You just build so much strength and so much willpower. Because you know how tempting that was, but you made it, you know, and that's a good ass feeling, okay? And it also, that's teaching you some self-love. That's teaching you self-discipline, and this stuff builds up. This stuff adds up. So that's really it for my video. I don't want to make this video too long. I just want to let y'all know my personal experience. And I did think, if I can do it, you can do it. Especially with the cramps I have, you can do it, okay? Just know that once you do it right the first time, the easier it gets. As long as you can discipline yourself that first time that you realize that you need to discipline yourself and stop choosing the easy route, then you got this. You got this. Just really be out in nature. Don't do no unrighteous stuff that may lead you in the wrong direction, because that stuff can add up and then you're gonna keep getting deeper within the wrong direction. So thank y'all so much for watching my video. I love y'all. Body Hair family.
They say the world around us is not real.
When I'm gone, who gets your love?
It still affects us though, right?